A very good morning to everyone, kids. Today in this class, we are going to learn about the other factors which is affecting the climate. In the previous classes, we have learned about few topics related to factors which is affecting the climate. So we have learned about distance from the equator and altitude, right? And in this class, we are going to learn about other factors which is affecting the climate. So let's get started. So today in this class we are going to learn about direction of wind, temperature and rainfall, distance from the sea. So let's go one by one along with these topics. The first topic we are going to learn is about direction of winds. So first of all, we have to be very clear about what is meant by wind. If we go to some other places out from the home, we can see the trees, the leaves shaking by itself. But when the air blows very strongly, you can see the trees will bend down. It will move from its place. Mean the leaves of the tree will be shaking, will be bending heavily. So we have seen such kind of incidents when it is raining before raining we can see these kind of things. That is called as wind. The strong air, it is called as wind. So here we have to know how the wind is affecting the climate, how it is becoming a reason to affect the climate. When the air blows softly, we will not have any problem. But when it blows very strongly, which is leading to wind, we can see many disasters taken place in that times. And also the wind which is blowing from the cold region, which makes the place cooler. And similarly, when it is blown from the hot region like desert areas, you can see when the wind is blown from the desert areas, we can find that whole place as very hot because the particular place is hotter. But when it is blown from a cool place, that particular places become colder. So wind blowing from the sea, it is causing humidity, mean nothing but Eerapadam. The place surrounded to the sea will be very humid place, mean in that place we can see the moisture in the air. காற்றுல ஈரப்பதம் கலந்திருக்கிறத they will tell it as humid climate, humidity, ஈரப்பதம். So the air which is mixed with moisture, mean the water, it is called as humid. So we have learned that direction of winds, when it is blowing from the cold region, it makes the place cool, and similarly when it is coming from the hot region like desert, it makes the place hot. And also wind blowing from the sea makes the place humid, mean Eerapadam. Then we are going to learn about the temperature, humidity and rainfall. So how it is connected with each other. The temperature, the humidity of that particular place and the rainfall of the place also affect the climate of that particular area. If there is a heavy rainfall in that place, it will be affected by the, so if it is raining heavily, it will lead to floods sometime and it will affect the place, it will affect the climate also. The next thing we are going to learn about distance of a place from the sea. If you go to the sea, you can find the places near the sea will have the moderate climate. Mean it will not be too hot, it will not be too cold, right? Do you know why it is happening? It is the reason because the water get heated and cooled down comparatively. Mean sometimes it will be getting heated and sometimes it will be getting colder. And due to the land breeze and sea breeze, this thing is happening in the places where the sea is located. When the warm air, the heat air, the warm air rises from the sea, it is cooled down by the cool breeze of the sea. Same like that, in the night times, when the cool air comes from the cool breeze comes out from the land area, in night times we can see the sea will be hotter. So when land sends the cool breeze in the night time, the same time the sea sends the warm air. So it is mixed up together and framed as the moderate climate in the sea region. This cycle is called as land breeze and sea breeze. If we see the picture which is given in our book, will show very clearly about the land breeze and sea breeze. Here we have to learn that the land breeze will take place at night time and sea breeze will take place at daytime. So in the night time, land will be cooler and sea will be hotter. So the land will send the warm air to the sea and the sea will send the cool breeze to the land. So the moderate climate will take place here, and in the daytime the land will be very hotter and it will send the warm air to the sea. But in the daytime, if you touch the water of the sea, it will be cooler. So the cool air will rise up and come and touch the land. The land will be heated, it will send the warm air to the sea. So it will be taking place every day in the sea region. Not 1 day or 2 days, every day this thing will be taken place in the sea. So here we have learned that what is meant by land breeze and what is meant by sea breeze. It is nothing but in the night time the land will be cooler, sea will be warmer. So they both will exchange their warmer and cooler breeze. And in the daytime the land will be hotter and sea will be cooler. So the same thing, they both will exchange their breezes and frame a moderate climatic condition near the sea. But when you move away from the sea, the climate will be extremely different. So I hope it is very clear about whatever we have learned about the factors affecting the climate. So kindly go through the video completely, go through the book and kindly learn about the factors which is affecting the climate. Thank you, kids.